Hello everybody, my name is Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me. Welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet. Pokémon Scarlet, Hidden Treasure Very Zero DLC. I just woke up. And I immediately had to get into recording. The reason being, my father is on vacation right now. So I need to take the opportunity to record when I can. I'm not angry at him. I love him to death. I may sound disappointed, but that is because I literally woke up like 15 minutes ago. I am mildly tired. So if I yawn a lot in this episode, I'm sorry. Alright, Snacksworth. I need to work on those group quests with my friends. Excuse me. Let's go find Kyogre. Odd rocks in the sea. I didn't pay attention to what direction he said. Crap. Oh, this is not something I wanted to do when I first woke up. I don't want to think. I just want to be sleeping. But no, jokes aside. I haven't even gotten a chance to clear out the freaking memory on my computer. I have a few projects in the works. One of the projects is quite honestly a Patreon. Because I'm debating just having that. Because if you don't know, I have a Cash App. You don't have to pay me anything on the Cash App if you don't want to. That's up to you. I do want to make up a Patreon. Because this isn't exactly a... Why is there Gimmico all the way out here? Why are you all the way out here? This isn't a hard job per se, but at the moment it's not really paying me anything. And I kind of want to get some form of income from it. That is to say, I'm not doing this only for the money, but the money would help. That's why I kind of want to get a Patreon up and running. It's just going to be a tip jar for now. However, when I do set it up, and if somebody were to kindly donate some money to me, it's not going to be a big amount of money. Like, I'm more than likely just going to start off at like $1, $3, and $5. I might add bigger amounts later once I actually start having, because, oh, there you are. Yeah, those are weird rocks. Okay, hello, Veluza. See, I've been stalling with... Okay, let's go ahead and fight the Kyogre. I forgot how aggressive Veluzas are. I forgot how dead Veluzas are. So I've been stalling with the Patreon thing. Like, I genuinely have. I should have everything I need. I really like Kyogre. I like Gen 3's legendaries in general. Part of me kind of wish they didn't make Rayquaza overpowered with his Mega Evolution, but it's whatever. Oh wait, no, hang on. First turn. At least I remember this time. Why do I remember when I'm sleep deprived? It worked! I'm so happy. Alright, now we just go back to Stacks Worth as soon as I remember how to do that. It's funny how your brain just stops working whenever you're, like, really sleepy. Anyways, I've been stalling with the Patreon because I feel like I don't really offer much to you guys beyond my videos. Like, I've looked at other Patreons for other YouTubers because that's what I've been doing. I've been, seeing what other YouTubers do and trying to emulate that in my own way. And in one such case, like, for the Discords and the, my brain's not working again. The, Patreons. I look at some of the YouTubers who have Patreons, and it's like, oh, this is some of the stuff you can get, and I'm just like, well, I can't make that stuff yet. Let's finish off the Doggo Trio. Okay, up a mountain. Up a mountain. Desert. Oh, wait. I think I know where that is. Okay, we'll go over there. But I can't offer... So, like, an example is... An example of something that people offer as their Patreon rewards is, like, access to something in a Discord server, or, like, a title in a Discord server. I think other things are just, like... Oh, what are the other things? Yeah, this is, I'm drawing a blank now for some reason. Well, actually, the reason is because I'm tired, but you know what I mean. But... like, a lot of the stuff that they offer, like... Because one of the things I want to kind of do is offer discounts at my store once I eventually get that set up. But in order for that to get set up, I need to get more subscribers, to be honest. Because that would be something I'd like to do, is just being able to give people discounts for my merch that I sell once I eventually start selling it. Because that is a plan, but that's a plan for, like, way into the future. That's like a 1,000... Actually, that might be a 5,000 subscriber thing, to be honest. Just because, like, I actually took the time to look into it, and the amount of logistics I need to do and funds I would need are kind of high. We'll put it at high. There you are. Hey, buddy. I think you were my favorite in Gen 2. Suicune was definitely a close. Entei was kind of but now Entei's kind of grown on me. But yeah, here we go, that's what I was thinking. Can I paralyze you with Thunder Wave? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I would need Stun Spore. Two, three. So yeah, excuse me. I would need to, like, personally, I feel like I can't offer much beyond my videos. So it feels slightly disingenuous to, like, make a Patreon, but at this point in time, I'm starting to grow out of the disingenuous feeling. Because I'm starting to realize, like, there's nothing really wrong with asking for a tip for what I'm doing. I'm not outright aggressively being like, tip me, tip me, tip me. I'm being, I'm basically, what I'm doing is just, wait. Five, six, this is 7. Basically what I'm getting at is, there's nothing wrong with me asking for a tip because I am, that was 7, so now we're at 8. Because, well, I am providing something, and it's these videos. And these videos... Basically, what I'm trying to get at is, I'm providing the videos for you guys. And if you are... Well, hypothetically, if you are donating to a Patreon that currently doesn't exist, but if it did exist, if you're donating to it, you're supporting me to basically make it so that I can put out more videos for you guys in the long run. Because what the money does, that money would be doing is funding. Basically, what it would do, it would pay for the software subscriptions that every editor has to have for the most part. Unless there's an editing software that's actually absolutely 100% free, no watermarks whatsoever, and I just don't know what it is. But that would be paying for the... Y'all, basically it would be paying for that. It would be funding for a new PC that I would need in order to... Because, if you don't know, I record on a laptop. It's all on a laptop. So, what am I looking at? 12, okay. Basically, the money that I would get from Patreon or YouTube or Cash App would be going back into the channel itself for the most part. It would be funding for art. It would be funding for the my brain's not working. Alright, Pokemon videos, podcasts. I got ADHD tangent. Are my Pokemon videos podcasts? I feel like they are. I should probably just label them as podcasts in the tags. So is that on that famous lake? You are not an everyday human, sir. But anyways. I am working on a Patreon. I'm figuring out what all I can do. Because if somebody were to, like, fund me, or like, donate to me via a Patreon, I would be freaking ecstatic on all over the moon. And extremely grateful. One of the things that I will do will more than likely be a either verbal thank you at the end of my videos, like what Roanoke Gaming does, or kind of like what Rage Gaming does. I won't do a rap because I suck at rap. But I would more than likely post a, well, not post, but like have a, personally make basically a video or a thumbnail like thing, not thumbnail, an end screen. I'll more than likely make an end screen or some form of end credit screen and post it at the end of the video for you guys, of everybody who's donated to me and is willing to share their name. So I will be able to show some form of gratitude to you guys. the end screen probably will be the most efficient, to be honest. I don't know how, because I know how my brain works, and it'll be a case of I might legitimately forget to try and thank the people at the end of my videos by name. Like verbally, I mean. Like, I would literally need to pull up a list after every video, and because I record roughly every day, that list would be growing exponentially. So it might be more efficient in the beginning for me to actually just post it at the end of a video. But regardless, everybody who would donate, once again, hypothetically, would, like, I would be extremely grateful regardless. I mean, hell, if you were to, like, donate on Cash App, I'd be extremely grateful. If you were to donate, I don't think I'm going to put it on PayPal, because I've heard some things about PayPal's, TOS, where if, somebody gives you, like, $1, and then immediately asks for a refund, PayPal charges a $15 fee for that, and it goes to the person who had the money sent to them. PayPal doesn't eat that. So I've heard that as a dangerous thing, and I think I might want to avoid PayPal, to be honest, because of that. I also use it to, like, send money to artists and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna... trust it if that's going to be one of its TOSs. And the reason I know that that's one of its TOSs, I think it's a TOS. It might just be a policy in general. But the reason that I am aware of that is actually because of, this is going to be a funny name to say, Pirate Software. The YouTuber, Pirate Software, his name is Thor. He has a bunch of ferrets and he streams, and he used to be a dude at Blizzard who actually worked in... He also, I think he still works in cybersecurity? He worked in cybersecurity, and he worked at Blizzard. And he's actually somebody who he's like I will watch his shorts and stuff. I haven't gotten around to watching any of his actual videos yet, but I'll watch his shorts and stuff because he has a lot of good information about, like, starting off as a YouTuber or a streamer. It's mostly streaming, because that's what he does a lot. He's got a lot of good advice for beginning of streamers. He also got a lot of good advice for game devs too. Because he's a game dev. He's made his own game. I think he has a team with him too. But the guy has become a source of, like, really good information for me to, like, figure out what I want to do for my channel and stuff like that. The only issue I will run into is, like, the only issue I know is a fact an issue for me is when to post my videos. Well, not when to post them, but, like, when to have them come out. So, as many of you know, if you pay attention, my videos usually come out at all at the same time, pretty much. Once a day. What on earth was that? That is a slacking. Got it. They come out once a day, with the difference being Tuesdays and Saturdays usually. And Tuesdays and Saturdays have a 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time slot and a 2 p.m. Eastern Standard slot. And the same is also true for every other day of the week where it's a video comes out at 2 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. And the reason being for this is because of some of the stuff I read online, for the most part, actually. I read that there's a time slot depending on your area where it's the best for the video to be uploaded, put into the algorithm, and then sent out to people online. And 2 p.m., like, it was 2 to 4 is the best time slot, so I do it at 2 for the most part. Because they say it takes, like, I want to say 2-ish hours to get into the algorithm properly. Which makes sense. There's a lot of videos. Where is this? This is the famous lake, isn't it? Where is Suicune? I do not see you. But yeah, that's why I post at 2 p.m. usually, with 12 p.m. being the alternative. Because I just want to make sure it gets into the algorithm so that people can actually start watching it, or it gets suggested to people. Because unfortunately, that's what you gotta do with YouTube. You gotta play the algorithm. But the problem is, it might have changed very recently because I noticed that I was getting more views now, again. And I'm getting more subscribers on a more consistent, at a more consistent rate, which, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I love you for joining my channel, and I'm grateful that you gave me a subscription. A subscribe. I'm grateful for that, so thank you. I hope you enjoy my shows, my videos. And I hope we get along. Because you're awesome. But, where are you, Suicune? But the issue was that people were like, "Oh, post the times post at the times when your people or your viewers are more active." Well, the thing is, YouTube couldn't tell me when that was for the longest time, because it's based on the number of views you get, and if you don't get a lot of views, it can't tell you anything. I think the number that I kind of figured out was that if you get views below 100 a day, it won't be able to tell you anything in terms of the analytics. And it's not because they don't want to tell you, it's because the data isn't big enough comparatively to, like, the rest of their systems. Because that's how the analytics work. It just collects the data, runs it through a few calculations, and boom, that's basically where it basically tells you, like, oh, this is the percentage of people from, say, the Philippines that are your subscribers/viewers. Same thing with their gender, their age group. Like, that's how the analytics are collected. It's just they basically take what is your account, you as the viewer, and then they compare it to the, say, 99 other people who view the video. Or videos, consistently. And then that is how they calculate that, oh, this is the... Rookie, what are you doing? I think he's trying to get a bone. I think he got the bone. He was digging his nose under a pillow. But since I am a small-time YouTuber, and why is there an item? This is not safe. How did I not notice this? More evidence that the Paldea region is absolutely fucking insane. Well, I am not going to be able to do this well. Or maybe I am. Have confidence. Give me the item. Why is this a thing? That is so unsafe. Anyways. So yeah, I have to, it says to use my analytics, but when the analytics say I can't tell you anything, it's hard to use the analytics. So yeah, I've been kind of flying by the seat of my pants for the most part for these past couple of months because, well, in my mind, the way I see it, eventually I will be able to figure out what's going on, eventually the numbers will reach what I needed them to reach in order to be able to learn what I need to learn. And for the most part, that actually is true. That's working out the way I had hoped. It's just taking a while. So y'all might see a change in my upload or my video scheduling, but it won't really. I don't think it'll change too much, to be honest, because 2 p.m. seems to be like the sweet spot for me for where I live. If I were to move, that would probably have to change, though, to be honest. But yeah, like, that's the biggest, like, that is obviously the biggest issue for me, is, like, the times to upload. That's another thing I have to figure out, too, for, like, if I want to stream, because I need to figure out when's a good time for me to stream. Because there are two factors that are, kind of, well, actually, there's a lot of factors preventing me from streaming right now, but when I start streaming, there's factors I need to take into account. And one of those factors is, well, I don't want to step on my friends' toes who are also streaming. I don't want to compete with them for viewership. Not just because, like, oh, I want to make sure that I optimize my viewership. It's also because, like, it's not fair to them who have been streaming longer than I have. I'm not saying that I would be a better streamer. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be that guy that, like, oh, we are streaming at the same time. Too bad, so sad. I don't want to be that guy. I don't like being that guy. Unless somebody absolutely deserves it, I don't like being that guy. But also, I need to figure out, like, what's a good time for me to stream, because I had to balance it out with a lot of things between my actual life. Am I at the right lake? Is that what the issue is, that I'm at the wrong lake? Like they said, the famous lake, and this is the only big lake that I know of. It's the only lake in Paldea. I mean, it's the only named lake in Paldea, I should say. But I don't want to step on toes, for one, and I don't want to throw my life out of balance because of the streaming. Like, the game plan I have so far for streaming is stream 2 days out of the week. I know you're supposed to stream 3 at the minimum. That's to meet, like, the best standards, but I have to see how 2 works, and then if 2 is working out, like, really super well, like, it's really easy to stream 2, I'll stream 3 days a week. But I need to stream 2 days a week for roughly 3 hours. And the times I have to stream are later than normal. Like, later than what I wanted to be. Because of my current, like, recording and editing and posting schedules. I might have to change it so that I record in the morning instead of in the afternoons. Like, that might actually have to be what I do. I cannot find the Suicune for the life of me. I have flown all around this lake. I'll have to double check what he said again. But the biggest thing preventing me from actually streaming right now is that I obviously still live with my father. It's a pretty sweet arrangement. I help him around the house. I don't have to pay too much on the utilities, but I help with the utilities regardless because it's easier for all of us in the long run if I do that. And he and I get to bond as a family still. Mainly because there's really nowhere in, well, this country that I want to live. Also, housing costs in America are astronomically horrible. Like, it is bad. It's bad. But I help him, he helps me. So it just works out for the both of us. And I obviously try to, out of respect for him, not record while he's home. And also, I try to make sure, like, he has his own space because he likes watching TV in his comfy rocking chair, and I don't want to bogart the living room. So that's why we're working on giving me an office space to work in the house. We just have to do a lot of cleaning in order to get that far. But anyways, so in order for me to actually start streaming, I would need the office space to work in. Because it would be ideal for all of us. Like, this is... My phone just buzzed at me. Like, this is the stuff that I have to plan out and think about because I want to make sure, like, I want to make sure that everyone's not getting... I'm trying my hardest to not step on toes or, like, bulldoze somebody just because of my career. I don't want to be that kind of an asshole. I'm fine with being a snarky asshole that makes, like, comments at someone's expense, but we're having fun, so it's not harming anybody. Like, I call my one friend short because she's short, and she knows I'm joking around and not actually trying to be malicious. But I call her short because she's short. Because she is short. She also likes Luxrays, so... That's more reason to pick on her. It's because she likes Luxrays. Taunt. Anyways, but no, like I'm an asshole, but I'm a decent guy, or at least I like to think I am. So that's why I'm trying to make sure, like, what's happening in my life doesn't make somebody else's life 100% more difficult, if I can help it. But sometimes that's unavoidable. Sometimes shit just happens, and that's all there is to it. But I've rambled on long enough. I do that to you guys a lot. I'm so sorry. If you do, however, like my ramblings, I'm grateful for some. I'm grateful that you like them. I don't know why you like them, but I'm grateful that you like them. Yeah, I'm probably going to start labeling the Pokemon videos as podcasts, to be honest. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That we can see more content like this in the future. And if you're coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, it helps out a ton, and I'm greatly appreciative. And if you share this video with your friends, your family, your favorite group of starting out streamers and YouTubers, I'd appreciate that as well. And as always, I will see you as we continue our adventures in Pokémon Scarlet, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC. Eventually we'll find Suicune, hopefully. Maybe not in this storm. Oh my goodness. And bye-bye.